how can investors really participate in this AI without chasing it and over concentrating their risks, so to speak?
Tech, for the most part, since late October, has gone virtually nowhere for 3 months or so. But the market's up here. It's because things like industrials, things like materials, things like energy, they've all done really well. A lifeblood of a bull market is passing the baton, is what I like to say. We've been seeing that. That's really healthy. But the reality, again, is you can simply buy baskets of the S&P 500. I mean, there's a lot of technology. There's a lot of tech adjacent in there. I think the key concept being what you said, the stock market's the only place things go on sale and everyone runs out of the store screaming. I love to use that one because literally a year ago right now, what were we being hit with? DeepSeek. Oh, yeah, I remember that. DeepSeek was the worry about this Chinese AI chatbot that was super cheap. It's going to just crush all the AI, going to crush investment. Those names, the big Mag 7 names we're talking about, Larry, they all were down like 20 to 40% from late January to early April, Liberation Day. And then, yes, they all soared back. So let's just remember, when it's way up here and everybody loves it, your neighbors telling you how rich they are and everybody's excited, that's not the time to go all in, right? I mean, I love working with clients. I know you obviously do because you've built an incredible company doing this. The financial advisor's job, and a lot of time my job, is to help you from yourself because you're going to love it up here. You're going to hate it down here. This is a midterm year. They tend to be a little more volatile. Just read the headlines. There's going to be volatility. I think, Larry, at some point this year, we'll have a 10 to 15% peak to trough correction. That's going to hurt when it happens, but if you're planning for it, because it happens most years, that's just how this works. That's where, again, having that plan in place to buy some solid companies on the quote unquote cheap or cheaper is the way to go.
My son last year during Liberation Day, but he looked at me and he goes, listen, he goes, Dad, all these things are down. I didn't make my Roth contribution for this year. Should I do that now and buy? I was like, there's no better time than now. I don't know, if nothing else, it may not be the bottom, but you're not buying at the top. And to this day, he now charts back his portfolio back to Liberation Day because he's had a huge return on that investment. So it's, that's a real life example of what you just talked about.